morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome back to some more Magic the Gathering Pauper. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. Today we are going to be playing a pretty interesting list. I came across somebody playing this list, and I was just super fascinated in what they were doing. I was trying to find a deck list, and I came across a YouTube channel, Double B MTG, that was playing this exact list. He ran it through a league. Yeah, I think he went maybe 2 and 3 with it, or maybe 3 and 2. I can't remember now. But this deck just seems super interesting, super fun. So I wanted to give it a try here. This is a green-black deck, which we don't see that color combo very often in Pauper. But let's go over the deck. 2 forests, 4 Golgari Rot Farms, which is the double tap land, 4 Jungle Hollow, which is the gain 1 life dual land, 10 swamps, and 3 Witherbloom Campuses, which is the scry land. Simple mana base. 2 Fume Spitters. Sacrifice it, put a -1/-1 counter on target creature. So built-in removal. Tortured Existence is the card that kind of makes it's the whole engine of the deck. Only being 4 of is where I think it's probably an issue, but is a very powerful card. It's an enchantment that is you spend 1 black mana, discard a creature card, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. We have a couple madness stuff, and we have some dredgers, so we have some reoccurrence. Spore Frog, sacrifice Spore Frog, prevent all combat damage until this turn, so it's just a fog. That's kind of the idea of this deck, is a lot of the creatures are reoccurring because of Tortured Existence. Commune with the gods, reveal the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature or an enchantment card from among them into your hand, put the rest in your graveyard. So the idea is you're digging for Tortured Existence. Masked Vandal, very good with affinity being affinity right now. Enters the battlefield, you may exile a creature card from your graveyard. If you do, exile target artifact or enchantment an opponent controls. Sakura-Tribe Elder, sacrifice it, search your library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. So kind of an evolving wilds in this deck. Satyr Wayfinder, enters the battlefield, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them into your hand, put the rest in your graveyard. Crypt Rats. Crypt Rats self-explanatory. And then we have our Dredge suite. A big modern Dredge player. So to see Stinkweed Imp in a Pauper deck is pretty exciting. Stinkweed Imp has Death Touch, the Dredge 5, and it's a flyer. And Golgari Brownscale. Whenever Golgari Brownscale is put in your hand from your graveyard, you gain 2 life. So every time you dredge this, you gain 2 life. So probably going to be pretty good in the burn matchup. But yeah, the idea is you dredge, and then you ditch your dredgers to Tortured Existence to get your utility creatures. Cool idea. It's a cool concept. Grave Scrabbler is a madness card that when it enters the battlefield, madness cost was paid, you may return. So it's kind of a Tortured Existence in a creature. Kitchen Imp, flying in haste for 1 if you madness it. And Thorn of the Black Rose, pretty self-explanatory. Gives us the thing, that does the thing. The Monarchy. A little tired this morning. In our sideboard, we have Augur of Skulls, which is you can regenerate it. You can sacrifice it. Target player discards 2 cards. Activate only during your upkeep. Don't know what you'd bring that in against. Probably like combo decks, draw power decks, stuff like that. 2 Chainer's Enix, 1 Crypt Rats. This one's cool. Faerie Macabre. Discard Faerie Macabre, exile 2 cards from a graveyard. That's kind of cool. Caustic Caterpillar, destroys target artifact or enchantment. A couple more Masked Vandals. Gnaw to the Bone. You gain 2 life for each creature card in your graveyard. Has flashback. Another Brownscale. And Wickerbough Elder, which enters the battlefield with a -1/-1 counter on it. Remove a -1/-1 counter. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. So again, another potential affinity hate card. So that is the deck. Let's play a few games with it. I have a feeling I'm going to really screw up play lines with this deck. I've only watched the one video of Double BMTG playing this. And I've only played against this once. And yeah, we'll see if I can piece this together. Also, I feel brain fried from the holidays. I really do. Like we're in a game though. Still waiting on Card Order to message me about loan payment. Oh, we have Affinity selected. Not import. Okay, cool. They opened up a thing. All right. I'm gonna keep this. We have Tortured Existence. We have bumps and stuff. We're missing a Dredger or something. I want to get this Tortured Existence down now. Think. Where they have like a counterspell up. Because, I mean, we can activate Tortured Existence next turn, so it's not like we're taking a whole turn off, you know what I mean? They ninja here, that's gonna suck. They did not attack with Fairy Seer. That I'm not too sure about. Another Tortured Existence. Interesting. Instant speed. One of our graveyard. It's going to be relevant this matchup. Gonna ditch the Brownscale. Let's get our engine going here. I would like to find another land, though. That would be kind of nice. Actually, I don't think I can ditch Tortured. I don't think I can ditch Brownscale here. I think I have to have a target in the graveyard first. We're going to find out here. Yeah, I have to have a target first. Shoot. Nice. That feels like a good draw. I mean, even if they counter this, it doesn't really matter because we can turn on Tortured Existence now. I actually think I'm just going to play the second one this turn. The only thing, Thorn does not seem like a good card in this matchup, considering they have a bunch of flyers. No ninja this turn. Pretty good. We're going to scry again. We are going to set on our upkeep here. So we can dredge through the ditches. Scroll. There's Crypt Rats. I think I like just trying to fire off this Satyr Wayfinder here, maybe. I don't know. Their spell starter sprite. I hate that card so much. Spell starter sprite's probably the most annoying counter spell on Pauper. At least for me it is. Oh no, ninja. Good. Ditch the Brownscale. Double swamp. Oh my god, the amount of counter spells our opponent has is wicked annoying. We're just gonna rinse and repeat this every freaking turn. Do they have a ninja? Probably. They have a ninja this time. Oh. Hey, they finally didn't have it. Grab just the swamp here. Echoing Truth would be kind of annoying. I guess that because of Echoing Truth, we should probably turn off auto yields, maybe? I like the artwork to Brownscale quite a bit. What do they get? Get a Snuff Out. Name. That's want the best in this matchup. Crypt Rats is going to help clean up the board a bit. I wish we had like Life of the Loom. You know what I mean? Like, why couldn't that have been printed as a common? All right. We really don't need the second Tortured Existence. We don't have the mana for it. Oh. Forgot we're still in the upkeep here. I like the old Snuff Out artwork. I think better than the new one. Ooh, there was a Stinkweed Imp. I wish we had a better removal spell than just Crypt Rats, though. Hollow. Grave Scrabbler. When Grave Scrabbler enters the battlefield, if it's mad. Okay, so we can Brownscale, ditch the Scrabbler, and then use the Scrabbler to get back something too. We could 2-for-1 and get a critter on the board, which is a 2/2. I also really like the idea of dredging Stinkweed Imp. Stinkweed Imp's going to be a pretty good blocker for them. They don't have a counterspell for it. We'll let them just attack here. I'm going to block it. Should have blocked it. Boo. I don't know if they still have Snuff Out. Alright, so note to self. Should have just blocked it. Another Augur Bolus. Gonna get spell? Okay. I don't think we have any counter spells in the deck at all. I don't think we have one. We'll make sure the right deck list pops up. I meant to. Dang. Yeah, I've never cast. Okay. That's not how I wanted this turn to go. We're gonna block the ninjutsu, kill the fairy seer. Yeah, that was not what I was wanting to happen. Wanting to cast Grave Scrabbler for its madness, but it wouldn't let me. I don't know what it. How I must have clicked wrong or something. I don't know. We're gonna deck ourselves if we're not careful though. Another Augur. One finds a counter spell. Gross. Yeah, I don't know if I'm playing this deck right. I'm like trying to figure out how do we win. Okay. Take a natural draw here. I was like all the way out here. Is that what happened last time? I do have black mana in this deck. Um, don't know if they'll counter this or not. I think they just F6 through that turn. I feel like we're slowly getting our engine online here. You know how much we dredge though? We're only 10 cards deeper than them. I didn't think so. I'm gonna sack this Sakura Elder. Commune to gods. Let's grab Crypt Rats. That's what happened. It, like weird. It hid somewhere from me. I realize that now. Let's grab another Tribe Elder here. They have Counterspell up, so I'm not gonna play Crypt Rats into Counterspell. I'm probably just gonna play the Sakura-Tribe Elder and Fume Spitter. They don't have any good attacks yet. They have a good blocking board though. We're in a spot where we could just keep rinse and repeating this Fume Spitter. Though, that would make our attacks better. Which is nice. We have the other Fume Spitter in the graveyard too, so we got 2 of them. Oh, he found his black mana. So no, he did find the black mana, fortunately for us. Might have just had a handful of removal. Only turned 15. And he's got counterspell. I like just trying to get the Fume Spitters here. Take an at draw. Life. We're going to time ourselves out here, which is unfortunately probably going to happen when you're learning and decking, especially one that's this. I got to admit, so far I'm loving this deck. Not entirely sure to see our clear win path here yet, but I do like it so far. Going for an Alpha Strike here. Sure. Okay. I don't think it... Does it deal combat damage to me? No, I didn't think so. Spore Frog coming in hot for us. They bounced the Ninja to hand. Okay. Bring back the Brownscale here. Rats. 4. No real good reason to activate that right now, is there? I'll go get another black source. Crypt Rats times 3. Clean off the board. Hard cast ninja. Dredge the Brownscale. No Kitchen Imp yet? They don't want to yield. This is only game 1. Like, alright, he scooped it up. He saw the end of the line. Holy smokes, that was ridiculous. Alright. Other Crypt Rat seems good. Like the suite of cards. What am I not crazy on here? Masked Vandals. That's pretty much it. Out of the cards I'm not really a fan of. Chainers probably isn't worth it, in all honesty. Fourth Crypt Rats definitely is. Augur's up in the air. Augur seems nice just to keep cards out of their hand. We trim one thing out to bring in the other Augur. I don't even know if Augur's that good. Go down a... Actually, Thorn. Thorn's not good in this matchup. I just bring in Faerie Macabre as a blocker for the Flyers. I don't know. We're gonna time ourselves out. There's no game 3 in our future. This is a hand. This is a very similar hand, so I'm gonna keep it. From what I could tell, is like you want an opening hand with Tortured Existence. As long as you have Tortured Existence, you're probably okay. I mean, it kind of sucks. Rot Farm is our draws here, but I gotta admit though, already I love this deck. Don't know how good it is. We had a very janky way to get to the victory game 1, but I like it. It's the kind of dumb bullshit I like. Oh, not the best draw. Well, let's throw down... I mean, just to use the mana, I guess. Yeah, having these rot farms in hand are pretty awkward. Hopefully we can start throwing down these tribe elders here. I mean, it looks like they might have Spell Setter Sprite, which is not going to counter the Elb Trader here. Sakura-Tribe Elder. Let's try to throw down the Snake Shaman. Hope that it does not get countered. Spell Setter Sprite doesn't work here. The 2-drop. That's what they have, Spell Setter Sprite in hand. Good to know. Also, I don't know what this card is that they have for a profile, but it is adorable. Interesting. Block only creatures with flying. So I'm like, do we attack with Tribe Elder next turn before we sack it, or do we want the mana next turn? I think we attack first. No. We sack it now because we can Stinkweed Imp. That's what the game plan is. There's a Kitchen Imp. We have 4 mana here. Hmm. 4 mana, only 1 green. So if we ditch something. What do I do here? It's hard to like tell like what your line is. It really is. Stormbound Geist is annoying, that's for sure. 5, 6. We'll have 6 mana next turn. We could Grave Scrabbler and Kitchen Imp next turn. 7 mana. Tribe Elder. Fortunately, this is probably going to be a ninja. Okay. I think I will just sack this guy now. Ooh, Augur of Skulls is interesting. Actually, do this. Play Augur. Could grab a Fume Spitter. Madison Kitchen Imp. Leave back Kitchen Imp to block Stormgeist. That way they don't ninja on us. Then we have Aggro Souls we can regenerate to make them sack stuff out of their hand. Always, which seems good. They get a Chainers. They play Chainers. I'm just going to sack the Grave Scrabbler. Chainers doesn't seem that great. It could be something too where they just have a million removal cards. I want this Kitchen Imp block Stormgeist. It comes back as a 3/3, which is fine. Start eating your hand. Why did that not come back? Okay. Guess that's not how that works. I thought if you regenerate, whatever. Well, you learn. How you play Magic, you learn. This is going to get... Nope. What's funny is us doing that, it just keeps a comeback. I just realized that too. Um... Uh... Oh, counterspell, boo. Yep, here comes Ninja. Very Seer. Might not get through 5 matches of this. Deck is low. Of course, I mean, I'm probably a slow player for it, so. Card. Get a Grave Scrabbler. Yeah, they probably have Spell Stutter sprayed here. No. Uh, Cast down. Fun. Brainstorming. Probably hoping to find another ninja. Find Augur Bullet. I think he had Augur originally. Augur's gonna find nothing. Speed, Stinkweed Imp. Had more black mana. And green mana. No, black mana was right. Try to get a little bit of damage in here. See if they get Crypt Rats would be a nice card to get back next turn. Whiffed again on Augur. Nice. Yeah, so I'll probably dredge the Brownscale here, then just pop off rats here. One, so six. Okay. Crypt Rats for 4. We're under a minute. Crypt Rats for 3. 4s don't count. Right, Brownscale. I'm trying here. I'm gonna let you get it. I'm timing out. Alright, we lost 1 to timeout. Oh. Oh, we lost 1 to the timeout. New deck, lot of play lines. Definitely need to tighten up the screws there. I think we could have won that too. In all honesty, I think we could have. We had a little bit more time. I think we could have. We have Commune with the Gods in hand. We'll keep this. The matchup where Crypt Rats is going to be awesome. Be nice. Force on planes and nothing else. Makes me suspicious. Go digging. Oh, let's grab a Spore Frog. Not hit our Tortured Existence. I don't know how well this deck runs without Tortured Existence. That's the problem here. I don't know how well the deck runs without the Tortured Existence. We can't dredge until we have one. I do know that. Oh, boy. They get a Benevolent Blessing. Shoot. Oh boy. Still no Tortured Existence. Problem is Satyr Wayfinder doesn't find stuff like Commune with the Gods does, and we milled over another Commune. Interesting. He can hit me this turn. I don't care. Yeah, we need to find Tortured Existence here. Oh, because you only get a land card out of hand from Satyr Wayfinder. Let's just play the Brownscale as a blocker. Like I said, I might go 0-5 with this list, being the first time I ever played it, and this feels like a pretty intensive deck. There's a lot going on in this deck. It's really cool, though. That first game was ultra awesome. Oh. Big butt deck. Oh, they have lifelink. It's such a big critter to kill now, too. They have Benevolent Blessing to keep protection from Crypt Rats. We're probably dead. Probably can't beat this deck. In all honesty. We need to find Tortured Existence and just keep Spore Frogging them over and over and over again. It's like our only way to win. And then we slowly get like Kitchen Imp or something. Yeah, I don't know how we beat Lifelink. We don't really do a lot. Throw down Stinkweed Imp. This is where Benevolent Blessing's going to be a pain in the butt. I would have just flashed it in there. I guess, though, I could have played something in response to it they didn't know about. What do we have for you? I guess Masked Vandal. I guess we do have Masked Vandal in this Caustic Caterpillar and Chainer's Edict. So we do have stuff to fight this in the sideboard I wasn't aware of. We really need to just find Tortured Existence within the next, like, 2 draws, though. Another Trifo Cumbra. Okay. Tortured Existence. Come on, baby. Give it to me. Alright. Keep back the Witherbloom Campus to scry with. Here comes Benevolent Blessing finally. Yep, there it is. At least it doesn't like buff them. First match took so freaking long. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get through 5 matches with this deck. We'll just have to wait and see. Don't let him hit me, I guess. Yeah, seems good. Alright, let's just go to game 2. I'm not getting through what they've got going on. Masked Vandals, Chainer Edicts, Caterpillar, Wickerbough Elder. They all seem pretty good here. What does not seem that good here is Fume Spitter, Crypt Rats, I don't know. Crypt Rats is debatable. I'd be fine with hearing a debate on that one. Huh. What else? Not one. Go down a Brownscale. Go down a Thorn. Right like that. Like I said, I don't know what the right sideboard plan is. All right, we don't have Tortured Existence. Let's mulligan. Tortured Existence. I seize it. Keep it. Keep. Let's bottom 2. Masked Vandal is probably gonna be relevant this matchup. I like Sakura-Tribe Elder though to keep playing back. Bottom Spore Frog. Really, it's between the Tribe Elder or the Brownscale, and I think I'm gonna dump the Tribe Elder for right now. I mean the Brownscale for right now. I get Brownscale works with Tortured Existence, but I'm like land, you know what I mean? Guess we could mill over one though. Don't know if I like that. Don't know if I like that move, but that's the move I'm doing. Kitchen Imp. Kind of good. Maybe we needed Sakura-Tribe Elder because it turns on Tortured Existence. Maybe that's what we needed. Gross. Doesn't matter. We can't really cast anything. We use this. Oh, I have to do it the old-fashioned way. Heard. Our opponent seems pretty good against what we're doing. Down comes the Brownscale. Gonna play the Kitchen Imp. Got haste. Why not? Like, how bad do I get blown out if I attack with Brownscale? You cast a spell that targets it, return target your card mana value 2. Okay. Hey, that's an uncommon, by the way. Can't play that. Getting in for 2. I'm gonna play the Stinkweed Imp here. My plan is to block with it, which I know doesn't sound great, but my idea is that if they kill it, start dredging them. Kitchen Imp's doing some work here for us, though. There is that. Oh. I gotta say though, right now I'm in love with this deck. This deck is so cool. I don't know how good it is. Don't know how good I am with it, but I enjoy it quite a lot so far. Second Masked Vandal is not very good. Leave the Stinkweed Imp back because we're like we want them to kill the Stinkweed, right? Like that's the thing. Like we want the Stinkweed Imp to die, so we shouldn't attack with it. Brownscale's big butt's holding down the fortress too. It's not doing much of anything. Just chainers it. All their creatures are pretty decent. This Kitchen Imp gonna go all the way. Be pretty sweet if it did. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're 1 land away from Chainers 2. Chainer round 2. Weird, like I don't want to say this and jinx us, but it's like game 1 our opponent's deck seemed pretty good, and then game 2 it's like, oh. Give it pro black beforehand. This guy's already got pro black. Kill one of my dredgers. I don't care. You know, that's like what I'm thinking in my head. It's like, do it. I don't care. You're going to help me out by doing it. If they're just going to do the pro black thing over and over, I'm going to do that. Get back the Tribe Elder. Right now I'm leaning toward Tribe Elder, getting extra land, then hitting them again with the Chainer's Edict. Upkeep. I saw the Masked Vandal, which sucks. Eat the Chainer's Edict. I've learned if you sacrifice it, even if you regenerate it, it doesn't come back. So. Ow. Yeah, that's not a line that I saw. Okay, then. So it's heroic instead of getting a counter stuff. Oh, Prismatic Strands, you piece of shit card. Oh, too good. That's another tilting card, a little bit. Just a really annoying fog. Benevolent Bodyguard. Sure. Our opponent is empty-handed, though. Maybe I want to bring back Satyr Wayfinder. Bring back Satyr Wayfinder. Go and load our graveyard a little bit here. Draw some cards. I mean, Kitchen Imp. We really don't find Grave Scrabbler, really. You can grab Spore Frog, too. Grab the Spore Frog. Play the little Spore Frog. Last turn. Dude, these decks are... This deck is so grindy. These matches are so long. I doubt I get through 5 of them. And they scoop it up. I think we just run it back. That was game 2. Yeah, I think we just run it back. I got a cap, 10:30. My cap. That's when I'm bouncing. So we'll see how many games we get to till then. Or around 10:30. So like if I finish a match like at 10:15, something. Really like this game, but my goodness, these matches. We have a hand. We have Sakura-Tribe Elder to kick it online. I'm gonna keep it. I'm probably not going to lead on Tortured Existence, honestly. I'm probably going to lead on Jungle Hollow unless I draw an untapped forest. Did not. Let's lead on Jungle Hollow. And then we'll Tribe Elder next turn. And then set up Tortured Existence. So really, you never need to play the second Tortured Existence. Wedding Invitation. Our opponent's deck's interesting. Like some kind of green-white value deck. Sakura-Tribe Elder. Stinkweed Imp was a good draw because we can Tortured Existence next turn and start dredging the following turn. I'm not going to sack Tribe Elder here. Sure. So we can Tortured Existence here. Play the other Tribe Elder. So you can sack both Tribe Elders, ramp up some land here next turn. Gonna search for an Aurora card. Put something to hand. So yeah, I think on our end step here we sack the Tribe Elders maybe. They get Benevolent Blessing. Don't know if that's right. Just want a second green source, honestly. There's Kitchen Imp. I think we chainers here, make them sack the Benevolent Bodyguard, and then play the Tribe Elder again. I like this move because it gives good blocks for creatures too, and we get to thin our deck out. We do have Kitchen Imp, which is nice. We're going to sack the Elder, so it's like, why not? Put it in front to block here. We can dump a Grave Scrabbler, I'd be pretty happy. Redrop, nope. And they realize they're still, yeah, I think they realize they're still in the attack step. Another Pilgrim. 3, 5. We have 6 mana to our ability. Let's upkeep. Um, Wish we had one more black sword. Maybe for that one we should have got the Tribe Elder. I really think we probably should have, actually, now I think about it. Probably should have got the Tribe Elder. We do have double Kitchen Imp, though. Nice. We can ditch Stinkweed Imp on our end step. Hit for a minimum of 2. Who knows what else they're going to do, though. We have all the Kitchen Imps in the world, though. So we're going to dump Stinkweed Imp, grab Sakura-Tribe Elder. Then we're going to dredge Stinkweed Imp. And then we're going to play a bunch of Kitchen Imp. That's our go. What our game plan is here. Sure. I'm in love with this deck, though. This deck is so cool. Nice to have the Masked Vandals, because that will eat these Benevolent Blessings if need be. Play a bunch of these things. The Tribe Elder. Go attacking for a lot. Okay, so we have another Tribe Elder. We'll thin the deck even more. We'll chump if they want to attack. Do want to attack. We know 2 of their 4 cards in hand. Bump. We don't have a dredger in the yard, so we could either do one of 2 things. We could either Chainer's Edict them, to which they probably have Prismatic Strands here, or we could just rinse and repeat a lot of stuff. I think I like just Chainers here. Oh, that was a good draw. Prismatic Strands. Oh. Okay. We can do Madness on their turn. So kind of like that plan. Just madnessing on their turn. Sounds good to me. quite a bit. That was it. We did it. We got there. This deck is so grindy. It's all full value too. I love it. I love it. Not a fan of this hand though. Mulligan. Mulligan. Not great. Oh boy, not great. Like, come on, torture existence off the top. Torture existence off the top would have been super nice there. Nice thing about Tribe Elder is we can start thinning our deck. Kind of. Very big keyword there, though, is kind of. Like, we can, but we also, like, can't thin it a ton. Shouldn't have yielded through turn. I mean, if we end up winning this, I'd be completely blown away. Sign in Blood. So this is just some kind of, like, mono black roll stack list. Yeah, I need myself a tortured existence, please. Torture. So this deck does not run at all without tortured existence. It barely functions without tortured existence. But boy, you have tortured existence online. This deck's pretty wicked. Not like unfairly. What is this thing? Huh. Cool looking. So Tribe Elder. Brownscale, you're on defense. Tired. Okay. Put us on some kind of zombie burn list. Huh. But his deck is pretty interesting. Come on, baby. Show me tortured existence. Now let's just throw down a big butt. We can get a brown scale into the grave. It's gonna be good for us. Artwork is so wicked. It really is. Some crazy artwork. Can't do anything. So healed. Try to save on our clock a little bit. Pete. Okay. Furnace for 1, 5, 6. Masked Vandal. We'll upkeep Witherbloom Campus here. We might. If I didn't have other stuff to do today, I would try to fit in 5 matches with this deck. But I got to about 10:30 and I bounce. Oh, they lost connection. Oh, your deck's cool though. Alright, we'll give them a few minutes before they bounce back. I'll say our opponent's deck's really cool. I want to see more of it. Weird like zombie burn deck. Yeah, this deck though is really sweet. I like this deck quite a bit. Might be one I need to build in paper for a little Pauper group. Oh, I could take, really could. Are they going to come back? That is the better question. They probably not. Hopefully. Be nice. Hate for them to actually get like disconnected. Looking up magic cards while we're waiting. Oh, they are back. They did come back. Nice. Are you back? The better question. Maybe. See. Won't we? There we go. Crypt Rats. Probably need to draw that. One we probably need to draw. Unfortunately. Okay. Or they have the game. Too late. Probably it. Twitter doesn't seem too bad here. Let's just keep the 3 Crypt Rats in. Don't like that. This deck is kind of all or nothing in on Tortured Existence. Just gonna keep it. I feel like this hand does too much to like not keep it. Who knows? We might get lucky and draw Tortured Existence. Or even a Commune of the Gods. Commune of the Gods could help us dig for 1. But I feel like this hand just does actual things. You know what I mean? Another one of those things. We definitely don't want to play Crypt Rats unless we can fire it off. Thank you. It's not going to do a whole lot for us right now, but, you know. Potentially. Problem is we're going to take a lot of damage from this thing, these things. Next turn. We got to get something down, though, that save our butt here. We're still going to be a few turns. We're still a few turns away from Crypt Ratting. Our opponent's deck is spicy and cute. Really need to do. A buttload of damage here. Might just be too slow, though. Our opponent had a pretty hot start. 3. An X2 next turn, though. Or perhaps times 2. And hopefully... We need to find a Dredger of some kind. They didn't dump out their hand, which sucks. Do the rats. Have something here. Satyr Wayfinder next turn to fill up for Gnaw to the bone. That stop Crypt Rats? I don't think so. No. Okay, cool. I was like, I don't think that stops Crypt Rats. But I also don't want to just like be like, no, it doesn't. You know what I mean? I was like, I want to really know for sure. Okay. We're trying to stabilize here. Keyword there though is trying. Oh my god, another one of those things. Really? Well, let's Satyr Wayfinder here. Try to fill up our graveyard a little bit. Maybe we want to commune with the gods. We can do both. So Satyr Wayfinder. Reveals. What do we get for you? Jungle Hollow. Oh, we ever played land. Commune with the gods. Stinkweed Imp. We literally just milled lands. God, that sucks. Well, it's Madness in the Kitchen Imp. That was a bad choice. Because we could have Crypt Rats the Stinkweed Imp at the beginning, and we could start milling ourselves. Bad choice. Alright, because of that, I don't know if we can attack with Stinkweed Imp. We can afford it. To have removal from this, we just take too much damage. I don't think we attack right now. They could attack, though. That would be... They just cast down. God, they just have nothing but removal in their hand. Get us down to 3. We do have 1 saving grace here. As a fact, we're about to gain a bunch of life. It's actually not super duper smart. But they don't know we have Steam. Really? That was it? That was all in that? In life. Attack you with Kitchen Imp. High up the game here. We have Gnaw to the Bone for flashback. best draw for our opponent, though. 3. We are going to Stinkweed Imp. Okay, now I feel pretty good about our life because there's Brownscale in the grave now too. So let's Crypt Rats. Crypt Rats. 2. And then just gain a bunch of life here. All right. I saw the writing on the wall on that one. Manifest is a mechanic I never really understood that well. Never really like caught on to it or like kind of like figured it out. Hi, you pupper. Hi, buddy. I'm gonna keep this hand because of Commune. Our hand kind of does some things. Okay, so they do have Carrion Feeder, which I kind of assumed they did, but we never saw it. Carrion Feeder is pretty bad for us. Oh, we just draw a Tortured Existence. I still think this is the way we lean. Go with Jungle Hollow so we can Satyr Wayfinder next turn. Then Tortured Existence. You punk. They duressed us. Well, that might be the win then. Shit. So I guess maybe it's worth just leading on Tortured Existence. Yeah, that's good. So there was no Tortured Existence there, so hopefully this Commune with the Gods will be better. I would have preferred there be an untapped land among that pile of Garbo. Fume Spitter is kind of nice. I kept one lander. I think I just pass here. I really don't want to Commune with the Gods without a land up to potentially play Tortured Existence. I don't want to Commune, find Tortured Existence, and then they duress me again, you know what I mean? Plus our opponent, I'm not saying we have time, but our opponent missing their land drops is really helping our cause a lot. And that allows us to dig a little bit further for the Tortured Existence. Life. There's one. My problem is that they have some kind of removal for Tortured Existence. We're in trouble. Kind of like destroy enchantment card. That is one thing, is this deck's really susceptible or weak against that. Feels like it. So now we can... Oh, okay. Sure. They scoop it up. They saw the double Stinkweed Imp and they're like, I'm done. All right. I think that's where I'm going to have to end for today. We've been streaming almost 2 hours. We've gotten 3 games in. This is a super grindy deck, and I 10,000% am going to be playing this again at some point because this deck is sweet. I mean, I don't know enough of Pauper or cards in the pool to be like, yeah, we should try this or that in this deck. And I'm not familiar enough with the deck. Everything seemed to work really well. Everything has synergy with everything. Masked Vandal is definitely the most situational card, but it also can be the most powerful card in the matchup, especially game 1. Like against Affinity or Bogles, Masked Vandal could be absurd game 1. So, yeah, my only real complaint is the deck does not work well without Tortured Existence, and if they have some way to remove Tortured Existence, we will be tortured for the rest of the game. It's a very slow, not really like... I mean, look at all your critters. All your critters are pretty weak. There's not a lot of power here. The power of the deck is Tortured Existence. Tortured Existence is literally the V8 engine that runs this entire deck. When you have Tortured Existence out, this deck does a lot of crazy, not overpowered, but a lot of crazy, really value-based stuff. That's really fun. Without Tortured Existence, like I said, it's a very slow, kind of just janky deck. But this deck is so cool. I'm a huge green-black fan. I love Golgari color combos. Those decks tend to be my favorites. And this deck is just super sweet. Definitely going to be playing it again. But I think it's where I'm going to bounce for today. Sorry I didn't get 5 games in, but this deck just takes too long to play, and I've got to go. So, thank you guys for hanging out, and I will see y'all later. Take it easy. Peace.